Alright, time to do the MSQ. Finally. Ajdaya. Razet Khan, when one door closes. Barshan has a message from Charlian. Barshan. Evray, one of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Baldessian request your presence in Charlian at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I had hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. If you've no pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldessian Annex at once. Ujika awaits your arrival. Little Lalafel. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ajdaya, the city, from notable landmarks to the people's lives. There's still much and more for her to see. Farewell for now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. Yay! It's like 7 days away or something. 5. Yeah, next Friday. Wow, it sits on your head if you're Lalafell. Cool. Alright. Ujika, Sunjika. A warm and hearty welcome to you, Evray. I gather you received our message. Please wait here while I fetch Kryl and Graha. Please, voice acting. I doubt it. Hey, she's got no hat, no hood. Thank you for coming on such short notice. Cool earrings. And forgive us for sending for you so soon after your trials in the void, to say nothing of your grueling battle against the 12. Now then, we aren't actually the ones who require your presence, but Erenville. He stopped by recently, you see, asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. I imagine you're as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. I forgot about that. Grahat's here. Something must have necessitated a change in his plans. All he would tell me is that there is someone whom he wishes Evray to meet. He also mentioned that there would be tending to business at the studium. Shall we look for him there? Yeah! Bye-bye. Ready for him. Yeah, for real, man. Ernville's early return likely has something to do with this visitor. Who could it be, I wonder? Did I miss something? Was a visitor mentioned? Oh, right, some missions. yeah. Oh, it's gonna be the big axe-wielding Roth. Now then, where is Ernville? Maybe this part will be voice acted.
Ernville!
Yay. Damn, that thing's slam shot.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important.
Man, I love this guy's voice.
I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
Hog.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
She's invisible.
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is her. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman. I'm Uklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Tulihuela. Tulihuelal. Huelal. Cool. Uklamat. Uklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuelal.
Tulihuela.
She said it completely different to how the other lady said it.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Look at those big cat eyes.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wooklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tyrol?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Tulihyolal is a nation of many peoples, not only the Mamulja, as some across the seas are quick to assume.
Racist.
That said, its present ruler is a Mamulja, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
Huh.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
His ears.
Hardly. I
Oh,
know
Jesus.
little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me. Now, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valiarmanda.
Valiarmanda.
Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
You have my complete attention. This is strictly a rumor and nothing more. Golden City, I've heard about it before. Yeah.
So the tales have reached even these shores. I can't help but feel proud.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Damn.
Tulihyolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
That's the long and short of it. At the very least, I ask that you go on this hunt of hers and take her measure for yourself. A journey to Tura. So, where to for our hunt? The stronger the prey, the better. The game is afoot. Ooh, yummy food. Baba Ganoush. What level's my current food? 640. Oh, it's current tier. Okay. Baba. Maybe I'll just take that. Grahatia appears equal parts bewildered and excited. The chance to see not only Tyrol, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Which is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mind. There's still a great deal we do not know. So let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. I'm not certain what might be a suitable location for her hunt, however. When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on the Isle of let's go with, petition from researchers in the Isle of I went there not long ago and culled some unruly fauna, of course, but according to recent reports, other ordinarily docile fauna have grown savage. Savage content! It's believed that they've been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition. Sure. Oh, music. The Isle isn't far, and we will also be helping those in need. That works for me. Just so you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Tural. Whatever this creature is, it had better be able to put up a fight, or it'll end before we have the chance to get acquainted. So, okay. And before we can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions, my apologies, but I must see to some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the Isle. I will join you as soon as possible. Prowl's go to go get her paintbrush. Whee! If the rest of you are ready, let us head to the harbor. This being guildship business, it should be simple enough to secure a vessel. Please teleport me there. Damn it. Alright, summoning method. Ral was acting a little strange, don't you think? This is just a simple hunt. I wonder what preparation she needs to make. We have the loan of a ship from one of the captains, a cheery fellow. He can operate the vessel, so we don't need to trouble him to take us. Cool. Fellow adventurers. So we have to take a ship? Ugh, and I've barely set foot on dry land. Oh well, I suppose it's for a good cause. A hunt. Come on, let's get going. Ooh, cutscenes.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yoktural.
Yoktural. Hey, Alan. Yes, you must walk. You must glide.
Oh, a white bear! I wonder what it tastes like.
Bruh.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
Use the belly. Leap like you've never left before.
I know.
Damn bear booty.
No. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Yeah, bad bear.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
Go on. Who's that?
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
Her brother. What's his name again? Goana. Goana and Wuplamat. Man should finish. Continue 6 months till next. Nah, man. It's like 5 days away. That's why I gotta get this done. Shouldn't take long. I can play some Street Fighter. Hell yeah. Okay.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kono's my second older brother. And until recently, he was a student in this city.
Second older brother. Student in the city.
He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studium? Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret.
Oh, how very convenient for the writing.
Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see. One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain, hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
Kitty.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Cool. So we ask nothing. Very good. Damn, he's still BMing. Ah, yes.
The researchers should be just ahead.
Ah, voice act. Beautiful. You said that already. Let me
There!
move.
The building to the northeast.
We've been up there.
So ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that think to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Aw, can't pull more. Aaronville isn't even attacking. Useless bomb.
Look! Someone's in trouble!
Why did he say that so weird?
Yeah, taste my axe.
Jeez, my ass.
These animals are usually so docile.
What's happening to this island? Leave us no choice. Oh, thank goodness you've come. I take it you're the one who answered our petition. Ooh, pretty. Wait, aren't you? You are, Evray, the adventurer who saved our star. Would that our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile, animals grow strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. If you'll give me just a moment, I can finish checking our equipment. Go for it.
You really are famous.
Yeah, I guess.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
There, it should be safe to cross now. Let's go. Once you cross the chasm, my colleague shouldn't be far. Whee!
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
Cool. This building's been here the whole time. Stressed researcher. If you've come to answer the petition, you should speak with my colleague here. Concerned researcher. Hold on, let me look. Whoa, that's a big freaking penguin guy. He's like double the size of the other ones. Triple maybe. Alright. The adventurer come to answer my petition, I presume. We're most fortunate to have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. A creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days, and we believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've encountered thus far, but we dare not go back. Your task is to quell any threats you find, and search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you should find anything at all, we would be most grateful if you would share it with us. Sure. Let's get started. Wait! Please be careful. The animals will set upon you with nary a second thought. Good luck in there. Thanks.
I'll handle this. Ew.
Bruh. He's my burst.
Is that all?
Mom, I burst.
Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
Oh well, we're burst. You find ravaged beast remains torn to shreds by sharp talons. What have we here? Struck down defending its territory, most like.
These claw marks. I've seen their like before.
What claw marks?
It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Oh. Whoa. Let me in. I see no tracks that match those claw marks. Has to be a clue here somewhere. Sure. Centered image. The beast has feathers, yeah? What's this? You find feathers are scattered about the ground. There are signs of fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
Yes.
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
Cringe.
You presume it's even safe to eat?
Eat. Eat. So many strange plants you have here. Don't talk shit about my flora. Oh, that smell. Poopy. Did a poopy. Cloying stench of fresh leavings assails your nostrils. Whatever beast left them is likely still close by.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Oh, yeah.
Do you suppose they're upset we disturbed their home?
Who knows? If they're spoiling for a fight, then they've got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Okay. The beast is close. Even so, we should speak with the researchers first. Okay. Where's she going?
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Whoa. Hey, cool.
Ah! What is that thing?
Damn, giant parrot. Oh, cool. Look at its tongue. What is that thing?
It speaks?
It's a parrot. Cool.
It's heading towards the falls.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Oh, man.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
It's a good thing I have these eyes on my head. Okay.
Come, Woklamat.
Do not come.
Right.
You sounded different there. Whee! Hell yeah. Ooh, water. Oh, mini boss. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Caught me by surprise! Caught me by surprise!
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
Colibri. Pretty giant colibri. Wow, these wings. Cool. Alright, let me see. That's cute. Can I even give him the dragon eye? I wouldn't even have to do this shit in a few days. It's gonna be gone forever. Yay!
Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you.
Is that knockback?
Ah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
Look out!
I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Here.
Not good. Quickly, gather together.
Come on, man. I'm in my burst. Bro.
I've got you.
You got me? You sure? Oh, cool.
That was too close.
Reverse
Steady
home
now.
That one's too early.
Spread out, everyone!
You pay for that.
Bruh. Oh, come on. I gotta free them. Bruh. Fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ruffling the feathers. Whoa. I guess we're gonna try it first.
That was hardly a tickle.
Good.
Try this. Nothing to it. We have you now, you loud bastard!
Throw everything you have at it.
I will.
and I had barely limbered up.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Dirty tricks! Dirty tricks!
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
Leave this to me!
Paintbrush time.
Have at you!
You're right. Crowd's not that strong, come on.
Cryle!
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you.
No.
In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamut. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
What job even was she before? Keep thinking of Taru instead of her.
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you.
Maybe she didn't even have a job before. I don't think I've ever seen her do anything. Maybe she was a healer. I don't know.
It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again.
Oh.
That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute.
Just print screen button.
And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy.
Cool. Archon realm.
As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style.
Yeah, he's a simp. A simp for the main character.
What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Oh.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuliolal.
Tuliolal.
It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
What's this line here?
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant.
Lul Jaja. Jaja Beaks. Jabal Jaja.
What does the letter say?
Dawn servants.
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this.
One of his
Given how
slaves.
culturally diverse Tuliolal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed.
Tuliolal.
But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, he would have been in Turali.
I guess that's the language. Turali. That makes sense.
And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
That's what I was saying with the slaves, man. Gets one of his servants to do it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuliolal. I can't can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
Jeez.
We're eating that.
Looks yummy. Probably tastes like chicken. Ooh. BRB, gotta pee. Alrighty. Where are we at? Right. Thanks to Uklamat, we now know who sent the letters to grandfather. Among other things, but many questions still remain. His name again? Galul Jaja. Jaja Jaja. Gulul Jaja. Gulul. I understand Kryle's feelings all too well. The desire to do one's part. It can be daunting to try and keep up, but nothing will change unless we take the first step. Damn man, this game's so inspirational. Like always. Ah, what an exciting hunt that was. And now, it's time to savor the reward. With the wildlife pacified and the researchers safe, our task is complete. That just leaves the matter of the colibri meat. For better or for worse, there's really only one place you can take it to here in Charlian, the last stand. Come, let us see what Dickon can cook up for us. Dick. Yeah, yeah. I suppose I wouldn't be here enjoying Zurich today, if not for the Scions and those who helped build the Ragnarok. Hopefully they are all able to enjoy a nice bowl of soup now and relax a bit. Yeah. Dick. Well now, there's a famished face if I've ever seen one. What can I get you, Evray? Cook up this meat. Oh ho, bird meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me. I have just the recipe. It's a new dish I recently learned from some sailors, and for you lot, it's on the house. Have as much as you like, you hear? Wow, thanks. Damn, that looks good.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together.
Do not come.
I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
Making me hungry, man. Damn, that bread looked good too.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
Tural.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Yeah. Wait, I swear I chose the option not to do that. Maybe I didn't. I can't remember. Digging down.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Jesus.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Damn.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Damn. Man, I love Aaronville. Ruthless motherfucker.
I see. I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
Pretty sure he's mentioned it. Sort of. In passing.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long.
Man, I love this song. This is the first song that played at the start of Endwalker. Now it's at the end too. Look at this thing, oh my god. Yum. Alright, since ancient times many people have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long.
The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
Huh? Oh. Allowed as in. Not actually. Yeah, officially. It's just an evil guy, probably. 4 claimants.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
Damn.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well.
Yeah.
And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tuliolal?
Tuliolal. Tuliolal. Yes. Yes, I will. Kitty. The butt jiggled.
You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you.
She wants more meat.
Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
I want meat like that. Buh. Chicken man. Fellow Dragoon. Judging by Wuklemat's reaction, it appears Turali cuisine isn't excessively fiery. Yeah. Whether Wuklemat has the makings of a ruler, I couldn't say. But I do know that she deeply cares for her nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. Now then, it's past time I reported our mission success to the guild ship. I would have done so sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later. Till then. This guy had food all along. Hold it now. Sure I could sell one of these, probably. Which one is it? This one, right? Two of these probably sell for more than 1,500 silver. Yeah, right. The coming dawn. Well, the last quest. Ah, the backpack. Grahatia is mulling over what you have learned of Wuklemat and her plan. Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Wuklemat's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Tyrell? Numenon is bound to have some information on the continents. Numenon. The library? Certainly wouldn't hurt to be better informed. Just the thought of burying myself in books is making me feel sleepy. Quite right. Not only would it help you to make an informed decision, but if you do choose to go, you would be better prepared for what awaits. Come, my friend. Let us be off to the archives. Yep, it's the library. Damn, that meat made me hungry. Putting away. Principles of blue magic and spell acquisition. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Wallaki, a tribe in the distant continent of Tural. The tribe holds nature in the highest, and in seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it, they have learned to harness the power of the wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the cerulean deposit that wells up to the surface, turning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. Lapis Canyon. Cool. Under Shaman's watchful eye, I finally managed to master the Wallachi's art and make the animal's powers my own. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic. The reason I chose this color, as you will have doubtless gleaned, is for the significance it holds to the Wallachi. I cannot think of a name more fitting to honor the people from whom this noble magic was born. Oh, there's Graha. History, geography, botany. The public archives alone should suffice to provide a solid grounding on Tural. Unblemished book. Eorzean cuisine, a history. It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of that land from which many of our modern staples hail, the far western continent of Tural. Ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous papoto. These crops, and more that regularly grace Eorzean dining tables, trace their origins to the New World, as the place is known to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when a Levenson sailor named Ketan Ram successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the theretofore unknown continent. Ketan Ram spent several moons exploring inland, in the course of which he encountered the denizens of the sprawling nation of Mamulja. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he won, along with permission to roam freely. Ketan Ram would return to Tural several times, but during his first expedition he charted the land and gathered myriad root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Limsa Laminsa. The most notable of these was the papoto, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all corners of Eorzea. Produce was far from the only bounty of Ketan Ram's expeditions to Tural. Many tantalizing recipes, such as the bean-filled burrito, oh man, and gripping legends such as that of the Golden City reached our shores by way of his ship. I want a bean-filled burrito. To those outside of Ketan Ram's circle, Tural largely remained shrouded in mystery. Yet its influence on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish the chance to immerse themselves in the culinary culture of that faraway continent. Yeah. Faded Tome. Flora and fauna of Tural. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Tural is no exception. Yet while some of her creatures have become a familiar sight in Eorzea, many and more exist that are rarely seen this side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a select variety of species as described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca, accustomed to Tural's craggy mountain ranges. Craggy? That mean like rocky? It means craggy. Of a landscape having many crags. Okay, what's a crag though? Rough and uneven. A steep or rugged cliff or rock face. Rugged. Having a broken, rocky, or uneven surface. Okay. Alpaca, accustomed to Tural's craggy mountain ranges, this four-legged beastkin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds, if not thousands of years. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable beasts of burden. Wyver. I drink some water. This ferocious scalekin is native to the dense jungles of Tural. The Mamulja have succeeded in taming them and utilize their prodigious strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it should come as no surprise that the Wyvern is also employed as a siege beast. Enemy fortifications cannot long withstand this horned brute's rampage. Valigarmanda. Turali folklore holds that this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and the very embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. Leather-bound book. Lines in the sand, the geopolitics of Heidelin. And let us begin by comparing the geographical characteristics of the three great continents and Tural. The former stretches east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. Okay, so the three great continents stretch from east to west in the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter, that's Tural, extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and a difference immediately presents itself in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be gentler when moving east and west, but harsher when moving north and south. Owing to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by men, animals, or plants. The case in point is the Elegants, who rose in power in Aldenard before advancing east to Ilsabard. Their movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by the Garleans. Elegants. Meanwhile, although the disparate tribes of Tural waged war with one another for generations, stymied by the climate, none could make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from frozen lands withered beneath the desert sun, while those that thrived in open plains could not pierce dense jungle. Such was the way of it, until the leader of the Mamulja succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land's divided history and the reason thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this feat. Truly, it is a testament to the Autarch's greatness. Autarch? That's a real word, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that means like leader. A ruler who has absolute power. A tyrant. Yeah, I thought so. Having perused the wide selection of books relating to Tural, you are somewhat better informed about your potential destination. Grahats here will be eager to know what you've discovered. Blah 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 blah. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are a few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Tural, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let's continue this outside. The mammoths do not take kindly to chatter. Ooh, 142,000 kill, what the fuck? Gotcha hides. Gotcha hides. Man, they always sell sex. Gotta sell more of those. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. Couldn't help but notice that we read the very same read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Tyrol. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? Yeah, that burrito, man. I was rather taken with the tale of Ketenram, Popotos. I have a newfound appreciation for the legendary city of gold. Was that mentioned in that book? Guess, I don't remember. But I do remember Ketenram. Ah yes, the renowned Leminson explorer who traversed the Indigo Deep and discovered the unknown West. And his accomplishments didn't end there. He traveled to Rald extensively, and even forged a friendship with the Dawn Servants. If we were able to meet Ketenram, what things we could learn. Alas, all of this happened nigh 80 years ago, and he may no longer be alive to tell his tales. But moving on, did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Tyrol? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. I learned about alpacas, wyvers, Belegamanda. Now, why do I get the impression you're imagining pitting your skills against a fell beast? Fortunately, I found scant details on your would-be prey. One source simply described it as an enormous winged creature with scales hard as steel that rules the skies. I should like to see it with my own eyes, presuming it even exists. Oh, Alize, I thought I heard familiar voices. You little shit. Fancy running into the two of you here. Well, well. Have some research of your own, do you? Aye, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Radzat Han, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history on how neighbors of differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here this day? Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. A nation composed of the disparate peoples of Tyrol. Tuliolal. I dare say, this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We'd do well to read up on Tuliolal ourselves. Now come with us. The contest. Is Evray the only one allowed to help Wuklamat? There was no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Wuklamat gave us the impression that she could have several champions. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphino. We have planning to do. Alize, wait. Sigh. It would seem our plans have changed, if you'll excuse me. Whee! They never could rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex. Yeah. Cool. Pudding way. I guess my pudding wasn't needed to stop the final days after all, but I persevere. Once people taste it, they'll be even happier than they were before the apocalypse started. I just know it. Hell yeah. Cookie. What's up?
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request?
Kitty. I never say no to a new adventure. I'm still undecided, to be honest. I'd rather not get involved in politics. I never say no to a new adventure. Hell yeah.
Ha! I thought you might say that. With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well. Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not?
Mm-hmm. Smile.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core.
Sick reference.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
Too true.
Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
The Agora. Oops. We. Legged. Wait. Oh. Thancred. You sneaky little bugger. This is Thancred. Agora. What the hell is the Agora? That's the rostrum. Oh, it's the marketplace. Okay. Welcome back, Evray. If you're looking for Wuklamat, she's currently with the others in her chambers. If you like, I can go and fetch them for you. Have Ojika fetch everyone. Understood. Please wait in the main hall. Please go ahead to the main hall. It won't be long. Sure. Waiting. Goddamn Lalafell walk.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. I've never been one to turn down an adventure. I'll do it. Negative Nancy spin on a good thing. Well, they both have never them. Let's go with the illusion of choice.
Then you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Little shit.
Alphano, Alize! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuklamat.
Wuklamat.
And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Twins.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
First impressions last.
Damn.
"'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphano Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize."
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
Man, I love this voice actor. So good.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Bruh.
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
What's with the face?
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
What? No way, man. I swear I've seen this guy eat a burrito in the trailer. He's gotta make it over. Man, I'm hungry. Ojika.
But, Raha...
Oh. What is his expression?
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Thank you, Raha.
Oh, with those
Thank
eyes.
you.
So anime.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
Yeah. Got this.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
Agora.
There.
Damn, I like this shot. Wait, where's my... blink. There we go.
This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loporrits. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Bruh. In 240p. Need that graphics update. Pronto. Yay! Ooh. That's pretty. Nice coloring. Cool. I wish I could get access to these pictures without the credits. Damn, look at Kryl. Damn. Fuck boy. Oh, waifu. Hell yeah. Husbando. Uragon istiyor. This is the thing. Where's Uriange, man? There he is. Damn, look at that smile. Yeah, his cards look good. Taru. Next. Oh, I still need to do her adventure side quest. Shit. I... Ah, the treasure map. Man, that feels so long ago. Yes! Hello! Yes, I finished it. I've been sick. I wanted to do it earlier in the week, but I've been sick. Man, that feels so long ago. I mean, I guess it was kind of long ago. How long does, like, post-patch normally last? Another 2 years or something like that? Ah, the bubble scene. Ah, it's the model guy, the beautiful dude on the right. Can't wait to see him in Dawntrail. Leone. Man, he was a cool boss. I wish he was like a trial. Fabrizia. Oh god. What's her name? Something with an N. Idana? It's Idana. It's 0. Cagnazzo. Look at those teeth. Razidhan theme, it's a bopper. The twins. I'm gonna miss this expansion. It was fun. Rubicante. Muy picante. This is Thancred. damn it, what's his name? It's not Sickhard, that's the other dude. Euless. Dreaming way. I think. Oh, gross, the snow bubble. Gomez. This guy had such a good voice actor. Wish we could have done more with this character. But it was still good. Read. This song's sick. I think this song plays in the first dungeon? Maybe not first. The one with Scarming Leone. Something with a D. Damn it, what's this guy's name? I keep thinking Damascus, but it's not that. I can't remember. Zeromus. I have to look it up. Golbez and D should come up. Golbez and Durante. Did I say that? I can't remember. Redraw. What's this human form called again? Barshan. Wuklamat. Bombaclap. I feel like they did the skin texture on Erenville really well. Because they say, like, current graphics, it's hard to make the darker skin tones look good because they reflect, like, really weird in this game currently. But I think it looks good. What the hell? This scene looks oddly familiar yet so weird to see. Oh dude, this song's so good. Ashdaya in Retra. No more pictures. Bruh, how do you not have pictures match up with the text? So many credits. Alright, there's usually a cutscene after this. Oh, you can hide it? Ah, oh, bruh. I could have taken screenshots. Oh well. Where's the oh, this song's so good though. Wind, water, and yeah. Alright, let's see. Where's my post-credits cutscene? Lest you wonder about your passage to Tural, Erenville will arrange a ship through his guild. You need only worry about your preparations. Speaking of which, please take this with you, a rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well in your coming adventures. Yay! Now, I'm not sure when departure will be, but rest assured, I'll let you know when I hear something. Till then, please take your ease. Hog. Knapsack. Research has proven that wearing a knapsack or similar greatly reduces the likelihood of being pestered with questions about how you can carry so many items. Used to acquire a knapsack. Alright, give me a cutscene. Meanwhile, in Limsa Laminsa. Ooh. What's going on over here? Ah.
When does the next ship set sail?
What a voice.
May I ask your destination?
Ritkeep.
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
West, you say?
Stalker. Meanwhile, in old Charlian. Where's my waifu? Where's my waifu?
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Bundle.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
Oh shit. They're in the running too.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition.
Oh man, I love the way this guy speaks.
Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember. Come, my friend. We make for Tural.
Wow, cool. Where's my waifu? Ishtola.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
Cool. My memories.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of blind frost in Offerd's north. The fabled golden cities of the New World.
We anchor now, the tide is high, and dawn of new adventure nigh. Cool. Row forth to break horizon's bond and tread the gilded. Damn it! It's always too fast to read. Always. Ah, god damn it, man. It doesn't even come up in the freaking event thing. Codex ads. Entries. Yay, I did it. Now I'm Dawntrail ready. Sort of. Mostly. Three more days. Yes, ooh-ah. 3 more days. Wait, is it 3 more days? Oh, until the maintenance starts, yeah. Three more days. It's not 3. It's 5. I wish it was 3. Oh, that means we can do one more. Wait, it starts on Wednesday. Yeah, I guess we can do some weekly stuff. Not ASMR. What do you call it? Thornton? I guess. I thought it would be like a reset. ASMR. Come on. It's not like I'm the only one that doesn't want to do it. I'm sure Lakiko doesn't want to do it. I'm sure Bo doesn't want to do it. Oh, Bo might be convinced. Yeah, the codex. Collection. Codex. Kryl. Wasn't she in here already? Oh god. Kryl Baldessian, sign of the 7th Dawn, Pictomancer. Oh yeah, do you know she had a job before? Panel? I feel like she didn't have a job at all, right? Like a class job. First job. Oh, this is her first job. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, I think I kept confusing myself with Tataru. Oh, well, not confusing myself, but I kept thinking of Tataru. And then I'm like, but I thought maybe she was a healer at some point, like a scholar or something, but I guess not. Cool. Yeah, all shows are the same, yeah. Yeah, they all waddle the same. Stupid walk animation. Although I did see earlier the little minion with Midgard Summer. You know, yeah, the little dragon flying thing. When he lands on your shoulder, normally, if you're a Lalafell, he lands on your head. That's so cool. I saw one guy just standing next to the MSQ, he was doing MSQ as well. And yeah, he had the dragon on his head. I'm like, kind of makes me want to play Lalafell. I mean,
looking for reasons to want to play Lalafell lately. I don't know why. But I probably wouldn't do it. Yeah, he does, yeah. He has bias for Black Mage as well. Black Mage feels very oppressive in PvP, it's kind of annoying. Orphaned as a child and taken in by Galuf Baldesion, founder of the Eponymous. Never heard of this word. Or maybe I haven't, I forget. Eponymous.
Eponymous.
Eponymous. Eponymous. Wait. Of a person giving their name to something. Oh. An adjective that refers to the person, place, or thing that something else is named after. Eponymous. Okay. Orphaned as a child and taken in by Galuf Baldessian, founder of the eponymous students of Baldessian, Cryle was blessed with the power of the Echo, though in her early years it seemed to her more a curse. Uncommonly sensitive to the feelings of others, unwelcome thoughts flooded her mind, leading her to develop a guarded personality that many found off-putting. Seeing this, Galuf gave her a cat-eared hood, assuring her that her gift was not something to be mourned, and that it would one day prove a tremendous strength. Moved by her grandfather's words, Cryle vowed to devote herself to her studies, that she might use her power to serve the greater good. Displaying a remarkable aptitude in the mystic arts, Cryle attended the studium in Charlian, joining the faculty of the arcane and becoming highly skilled in healing and curing magics. Ah, that's what I was saying. It was at this time that she made the acquaintance of Alphino and Alize Levieux, with whom she maintains a close friendship to this day. After graduation, she joined her grandfather's research organization, eventually coming to Eorzea to support the Scions of the Seventh Dawn as they rebuilt their operation following the bloody banquet in Ul'dah. What a cutscene that was. She lends her impressive knowledge of the arcane to the search for the missing Minfilia. Cryle chose to remain in Eorzea for the foreseeable future, both out of desire to support her friends and for a lack of a home to which she might return. Prior to her arrival, the Isle of Val was obliterated by a devastating spell akin to Ultima. While she herself was in the Isle at the time, she was saved by the Blessing of Light, and so she naturally fell in with the Scions. She soon became a full-fledged member and thenceforth used her command of the Echo to serve her comrades on many occasions. Cryle suffered a particularly harrowing experience when she was captured as a prisoner of war by the Garleans during the campaign to liberate Alamigo. I barely remember that. Guess I remember her being like, with the scientist dude torturing her a little bit. Her Echo made her a target as the Magitech engineer Aulus Mal Asina, that's the guy, Asina, sought to study the phenomenon and create an artificial variant. He succeeded in this endeavor, transforming Fordola, Rem Lupus, and Xenosie Galvus into beings he dubbed the Resonant. Oh man, I forgot that term. Resonant. Cryle was later rescued by the Scions, and after recovering from the ordeal, resolved to repay the favor. Indeed, when her companions were forcefully summoned to the First and left in a comatose state, Cryle took the lead in nursing the Scions back to health. With the appearance of the Telephoroi and the looming threat of final days, Cryle returned to Charlian in hopes of gauging the true intentions of their governing body, the Forum, which to that point had stubbornly refused to approve any aid to Eorzea. Subsequently, she would use her influence as representative of the students of Baldessian to arrange for her friends to visit Old Charlian. Man, I remember that. That's so long ago. First stepping out on this harbor. Now that the final days have
been averted and the Scions ostensibly disbanded, Kryl has devoted herself to the restoration of the students, recruiting the precious few survivors she has found, along with new talents, that together they might carry on her late grandfather's legacy and preserve their knowledge for future generations. Cool. I like lore. Emmett Selk. How has this guy not been in here earlier? And how is its entry so small? It's so short. Emmett Selk, Asian, aka Asian. A man whose true name was Hades, mighty sorcerer of Eld, who became Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire. Solus. Who threatened the world as the most dangerous of foes, who stood at your side as the most dependable of friends, an ancient who clove to his ideals to the bitter end, a man who rendered up his all for the people he loved, a man who once lived. Damn, man. So poetic. What an entry. Cool. Up to date. Ah, the bloody Mogbelium. Oh yeah, this ends soon, very soon. Although I think I could still get the rewards later. Oops. I'm gonna have to do that a lot soon. Cool. Maybe I should do Tatari's questline now, finally. Before Dawntrail. Makes sense. Pretty good time for it. Kinda hungry though. Probably eat. I think I'm forgetting something. Oh well. Maybe I'll stream the rest of the Tataru shit. Well, not the rest of it. All of it. I haven't done any of it. Just so I have a record of it. Because I like to record these things. But yeah, GG's. Where's the button? Thanks for watching. Bye bye.